Hi, today we will exchange some growing light bulbs that I have here in my bedroom. I have a problem with the shelvings below where the lighting isn't good. I mentioned that in my other video where I talk about light requirement for orchids indoors. I'll link it down below for you. But basically these lightings, they are not good. They don't have a timer as well. It's a huge problem, so I need to manually turn them on and off, and that there is no way for me to link that to any plug because of the way that it was built. Anyway, it's not good, doesn't work. I'm going away for 3 weeks. I probably mentioned that in many videos. In this case, it's really important that my orchids have the right and adequate light. It will make sure that they are photosynthesizing correctly, producing more energy for them, especially in stressed conditions. My orchids are photosynthesized at their higher capacity, so they will have more energy and they will be able to handle stress better, especially when I'm not gonna be here, so I won't be able to keep an eye on the plants to make sure that they are being watered and that what's happening in my growing room. In this case, I wanna make sure that I have proper growing lights for them. So that's why I decided to buy new lights and to change them. Just out of curiosity, someone asked me how I time them for my plants. I usually give them around 12 to 14 hours a day of growing lights when I'm not able to place them near a windowsill, because most of them are tropical plants, so they need highlight, and in tropical forests we usually have longer days. But when it is winter here, the days get shorter, so if I want to season my plants a little bit, I usually settle the lighting for 8 to 10 hours a day. I hope that makes sense. I just want to tell you that because someone asked me, and I think it's something nice to mention. So let's go to the practical thing. You must be thinking which lighting I bought. I bought some Barrina tubes because I've seen so many YouTubers and so many other people that grow plants mentioning that their quality is really, really good. So I checked for the full spectrum ones, and then I have here the power. I can give all the specification down below. So I bought some longer tubes. They are all yellow lighting, by the way, but I do have some smaller ones as well that has less capacity, or they are a little bit less stronger than the longer ones. I only bought that ones because they were cheaper, and I said I'm gonna try these ones. So anyway, I will link the product details down below, but I could buy some Barrina growing lights. These tubes, they don't come from the UK or Europe, they come from United States. You can buy them on Amazon. They were not very expensive, at least where I live. I can't give you a feedback on this lighting because the first time that I'm using them. Before that, I bought growing lights locally. I bought other lights on Amazon, and I always look for the cheaper ones because I was starting my hobby and also didn't have enough money to actually invest in some proper growing lights. So this time I'm giving it a go. I'm trying the Barrina growing light for the first time. I'll install it on the lower shelving and I'll film it for you. So to start, I remove all of my plants, clean the whole shelving, and then I install it. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet. I will check for dimensions. So for example, I can see that the shelf is exactly the size of the bulb, which is perfect. So I'm not sure if I should do something like that, maybe something like that, or I can just do it, or I can do something like this and something like this. I'm not sure yet. I will check. This is like a wood shelving, not exactly proper wood, but yeah. This comes from IKEA. It's not the glass cabinets that people have. I had that for my bedroom already, so I use that for my plants. So the light from the bulb won't travel from one shelf to the other one, but I think it will be okay. Hopefully. I'll keep you posted. So what I'm gonna do now, I start removing all the plants and installing the light. Because I don't have any space in between my shelf, I will have to glue them. So I have some tape that I can use to glue them. It's a double-sided tape I can use to glue the bulbs to the shelf that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the double tape. I used that with the other ones and it didn't work well because of the type of surface that I'm using here. Also, I do have a timer now where I will set up this lighting now for 12 hours a day or maybe 14. I'm not sure, for them to turn on and turn off, but that's what I like to do, especially because it's summer now. So let's start installing these lights. So the first thing that I will do is turn this lighting off. So I need to unplug everything. These are the other bulbs. They're pretty small compared to the Barrina ones. So I'm removing them. Two things very important to hear. My motor coordination is horrendous, so lots of things may fall today, and that's fine. And the second thing is I'm very organized mentally, but physically, so I'll do my best for this to look nice. Let's see, let's hope, but yeah, just to let you know before I continue the video. So I have here a tube, and I can see that I can plug it to another tube. So I don't know yet if I should do something like maybe it's one here and a little bit towards here and the other one towards the back. I don't think it will be perfect, but that's what I have now. So let's try. I have 3 tubes here. No, I have more than 3. I have 4. So each box has 4 tubes, which is perfect. But I don't want to use all 4 of them here, or should I? Let's try one and let's see how they will look. I don't know if you can see properly, but basically one of these will come here. Yeah, like so. This one I will connect up. And then I do have others here, other cables that I can basically connect one to the other one. So I do like this. And I'll connect all of them there. But before I do any of these, the best idea is to glue these there. So I do believe I will use all of them, all of the 4 ones, and check how it will look like. Let's try. I don't think if you have a metal shelving, these would work. I think from my own experience, you should try something different with metal shelving, but with this wood one will probably work. So let's see, I need to connect them. So I will place one here, like so. I'm gonna probably place another one of them here. I'm doing like a zigzag model to be able to accommodate all the space that I need with these lamps. Ta-da! And we have a new lighting system installed here. New bulbs, new growing lights. I couldn't film everything for you because I forgot to buy the adapter. The thing is, these lightings come from United States and I live in the UK. So in the UK you have a different socket, a different plug. So I had to find the adapter for these lightings, but I did find it. So I could organize my plants here. I'm really happy with the whole system. Just to let you know how all the package, they have extra cables for you if you need them. They also have all the plugs. Everything is working super fine and super well. And my plants, they look nice as well under these growing lights. People talk about how nice they look, the color, how more vibrant the colors look like under these growing lights. And I thought, oh, because most of growing lights, some colors, they pop. It's funny, but this one, actually, the pink pops a lot. It's really nice to see my Barrina under this growing light. That's just a plus. I have no idea how my plants will go under this system. I'll definitely update you in the future. But just to let you know, I have finished installing everything. And I just think, I do believe they are looking super nice. What do you think? Have you tried these growing lights before? Have you tried Barrina? What's your own experience with them? I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I will post most of the weeks, twice a week. If for any reason I only post once a week, it's because I will be away for a month. So I'm trying to let all the videos recorded, but if something happens in between, that's because I'm away. But more than that, I hope you have enjoyed this video and see you next time. Bye!